Welcome back to this channel.
In today's video, we're going to talk about how to save money in short term. For those of you who are new,
Yep.
we are currently living in Sydney. A couple
Have two young kids.
have two young kids at the age of 5 and
4 soon, yes.
Wow. And yeah, in this channel, we talk about personal finance, side hustle.
Oh yeah. Budgeting, saving, couple
Money.
finance,
Yeah.
personal finance, mainly how can you create different streams of income,
Yep.
eventually quitting your job.
Which
quit
what we
everything.
did.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, we're going to talk about how to save money in short term.
How short?
Pretty
3
much
months?
short.
3
Yeah,
months,
let's
6
say
months, 1 year.
Okay then. So 3 months. Let's go with that. Let's say 3 months first. Let's do that.
3 months.
I say
will
be
quick.
realistic.
Just don't spend anything.
Be realistic on understanding your expenditure.
Oh yeah.
That is the first key point. Like sit down, figure out how much money have you been spending. So in the first month, I'll say
List
list every single transaction, Opal card, transportation, food, going out, coffee, everything.
Yep.
Because that create you a habit for that first month, understanding every single dollar that is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the second month's maybe like figuring out,
Do I need it or
do I-
want it?
yeah, understanding that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the second part.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a want or is it a need? And then after that, this is the third part. Cut.
You do it slowly.
So it doesn't have to be the first 3 months. Let's say that maybe if your income is like once a month, then maybe do it in 3 months. In 3 months, maybe it taking you a long time to figure out all your expenditure. Because sometimes like maybe rent is once a month or once a week, and then you got your water bill, more electricity and all that stuff. That might take 3 months or something before. So the first.
I'm sure I have record, right? I normally put it in a
What we
file.
do.
Yeah, I always keep it in the record. How we did our when we first starting budgeting or checking our expenditure, just get all the file out.
All the data.
Put it in Express, in a spreadsheet Excel, and then we just list all the item. How often do we pay it? Quarterly, yearly, or monthly? But I did a calculation. I put it weekly.
Because in Australia we
Yeah.
get paid. Most company anyway get paid weekly.
Or your
fortnightly.
rent is weekly
Yeah.
normally.
So on an average, we get paid weekly in here. So hence why we calculate everything weekly.
Whichever is easy for you.
Yeah, whichever
You
one
get
is easy.
used
If
to
you
it.
used to be monthly, then do this monthly. If you
Yeah.
do, fortnightly, then do fortnightly.
Yeah.
So depending on your pay cycle.
Yeah.
So we do it weekly, makes it easier because at one stage we did get paid weekly.
Yeah, we did get paid.
So-
Anyway, we put down all our income, how much we're making,
Mhm.
and then all the expenditures, especially the fixed one, you can't do anything.
So fixed one,
Rent.
rent,
Electricity, water, gas,
yeah,
let's say
Internet.
for us, childcare, phone,
Yeah.
internet,
phone, internet,
insurance,
um,
food.
no,
Food is
food
kind
is
of variable.
variable,
Yeah,
so yeah.
that is variable. Or maybe your entertaining, like
If you have
cinema.
Netflix.
Yeah.
So
Or Foxtel.
Foxtel,
Right.
Netflix, some sort of subscription.
Or buying clothes.
That's variable.
Yes, all these variable.
So the fixed
Yeah.
one we put down in
You
one.
have to. You can't change it.
You can't change it. No
Well,
matter what.
you can. Like phone bills.
Yeah.
So we think it was a bit too high, and we changed to another company, provider.
Yeah. Well,
You just list out all first.
just list first every single expenditure.
Yeah, so you have a clear figure, visible, how
Yeah.
much I'm making, how much is my
Expenditure.
expenditure for me to survive in this world. Only, not including food, not including clothes, or transportation. You still have to put it in fixed as well, because if
Yeah,
you're
because
going
you
to
know
work-
every week you're going to be spending this amount of
Yeah.
dollars for transportation, whether it's bus, train, ferries, and whatnot.
Yes.
So, and then after
Once
that,
it's done,
the reason why we put it down all of the fixed is because your income is bound to be at a certain fixed dollar figure.
Yeah.
Unless you're working on a commission, then it might be a little bit different. Unless you're
Yeah.
freelancing, that's a bit different. I'm talking about like if you're in a
Pay
wage,
yeah,
and you get paid weekly at a certain dollar figure, you know how much you're getting paid.
yeah.
So that's the reason why we list all of their fixed, because you know a certain portion of your income is bound to be going through that expenditure straight away. So
Yeah.
then after that, the variables.
Yes. Variable. You will normally.
We'll name you a list on ours anyway. So the one that we know of on top of our head, food.
Food.
Yeah. Fuel if you have a car.
Oh yeah.
Depending on how
How
fast.
often do you use it?
Toll, that's for me. That's the one that I use. As for the food, I think that's about it.
Go out dining. Sometimes you go.
Dining out,
Yeah.
entertainment. If
Yeah.
you're
Clothes or buying present when you got invited to parties. Party.
Kids' birthday parties, that is.
Yeah.
Or even adult birthday
Yeah.
parties.
Yeah.
Some sort of event, social events. I'll put that
Yes.
in there. What else? I think that's about
Impulse buying.
it. Oh yeah, impulse buying.
Sometimes.
If you have coffee,
Yes,
coffee for some.
Or
we
maybe
don't.
you buy your breakfast or your
Breakfast
lunch.
outside, lunch outside.
It's
Um,
food. These are all food.
Yeah, put
right?
that in the same
Oh,
category.
grocery. I think we put grocery and dine out.
Yeah,
Two different
Two
things.
different.
We actually put a lot more in our grocery. We don't really go out.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
pay $5 for a coffee. We don't
Because
pay,
I'd rather have, like, we do it ourselves, but better quality.
we don't pay, what is it, $5 or $6 for bacon and egg roll.
Oh, I
Sausage
think it's
and
more
egg
than
roll.
that.
How much
now.
is-
I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
I haven't
We
bought
haven't,
it.
we haven't bought.
It's like 5 years ago.
The closest thing for me to coffee is when I fill up petrol at the petrol station,
And it's
which is
$2.
about $1
One
to
or two.
$2 depending. If she's with me, I'll buy $3
Big one.
coffee. But if I was by myself, I usually buy one. If I'm lucky, I'll get the $2 one. That's my coffee, and that's at petrol station coming from a machine, not from barista. So that's my impulse. What's your impulse?
Clothes.
Clothes.
Yeah.
So and so that's your variable expenditure.
Everyone may be different, but
Yeah.
that's what I can think of.
And then after that,
Anyway, see, after that, you can see, I think first thing you cut in variable.
you can't
Okay,
fix,
start-
you
you can
can't cut
control.
your fixed
Fix.
expense. You
Well,
can't cut your
no.
rent.
Some of the insurance we can change. If
Yeah.
you can change provider, change it. Internet or phone bill, you can change it to a cheaper one. That's how you cut costs, and you just have to find them once a year maybe, because you can.
Yeah, I
get
check them
better
in a regular
deal.
basis. Every time I have a renewal, I always look for which insurance company that can provide it at a cheaper rate in the similar cover. Because some of them, same thing with private health insurance.
Oh yeah.
You do the same thing. You check that in a regular basis as well.
Yeah.
Because in each stage of our lives, like different need that we needed. Like back then, it was like a hospital cover for the children, for example,
Yeah.
during pregnancy. But now we don't need that.
No.
So like a certain, we need probably dental and optical, maybe for our kids as well.
Yeah.
Those things. So like that can be changed. Mobile phone for me, I always checked it every year. Usually during December, that's sort of like my Christmas purchase.
All right.
So every 12 months, I always
Yeah.
check what is the best plan out there. It does. I don't look at the same telco company. I just look around whichever's got the cheapest based on the stuff that we need.
That, and also if you have mortgage, let's say,
Yeah.
you can refinance, change to another bank
To
with
another
a
bank.
lower interest rate.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Or,
apparently they give you cash back.
yeah,
bonus,
some
the
of
new
them
one.
give you cash back, and some of them, or if not, if you want to, you can fix your fixed rate, which is what we did,
Yeah.
and at a certain. But the only downside is if the
Well-
interest goes down
Yeah, but now it's already 0.25% in Australia.
anyway. So that's a
There's
different
another
story.
topic. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But at least
things
if
that
you
you can
fix
do.
your mortgage, then you
know.
it become a fixed
Yeah.
amount. You don't have to worry about that.
Every week will be the same amount over and over
Or
again.
every month, depends on your cycle, right? We do it
Yeah.
every week.
So, and what else? So that's that's the fix, the
Variable.
variable one. Figuring out all of this stuff, and then this is the harder bit. You gotta cut. That's the third stage.
That's the hardest part. That's the emotional.
It is so hard for people to
Not buying a coffee.
not commit, more like understand, like, okay, I know it's only $5, only $3, only $5 here and there, $10 here and there, but it all adds up.
It does.
So give you an understanding, like if these days I never knew this. It's like $15 per meal, like $15 to $20 just a meal and a drink just to have lunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you 5 days a week, that's already $100. So that's one thing you can cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Pack your own food.
Yeah. By lunch, maybe change that instead of 5 days, become 4
One day.
days, and then become 3, become 2, become 1. Some people go through stages.
But it does add up because I remember when I used to go to work and pack my lunch, but sometimes I still have that eager to go out for lunch. So I treat myself maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah. So it
But
does add up.
sometimes I go for like $30 lunch.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like $30,
Yeah.
$40 lunch,
Yeah,
like,
that's a lot.
Friday, going
Drink.
out. Friday drinks and that.
But
Yeah.
you have to treat yourself some time. But depends
Yeah.
on what's your goal. How much do you want to cut? How much do you want to save?
Yeah, so for us, that's what we did. We're just talking about, I guess, in a short term as well. So depending on your short term, like is 12 months short term for 3 months short term. So it's up
But
to
I
you.
think it's a good habit. You start from there. You
Yeah.
have to, a must.
So if you want to do it quickly, then that's it. You just have to.
No emotional.
No
attachment.
emotional. Yeah.
Just tell a friend, I'm saving money. I'm not going out anywhere.
Yeah.
Just bring your alcohol and come up and chill.
Some people understand that. If your friends understand what you're trying to do, they will understand. But if your friends gonna laugh at you, well, you might want to find new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody's going to teach you. Nobody's going to understand your goal aside from you.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
have to be like take
gotta be.
action to your life and be serious about that. Otherwise, it's not going to change.
Yeah.
The world still move on.
And it's getting rapidly faster and faster. I mean, the quicker you understand your finance, the quicker you take control of your own situation, the better it is for you. So I kind of wish somebody actually taught me this stuff. So this is coming from us. Like if you were talking to your 20s,
Yes, when I
yeah,
first started
I
working.
kind of wish, you know what, I didn't go out that like, you know, I wish I had my
No, I had pretty
shorter.
good habit anyway. I had a pretty good habit.
Look, as in like the
Since I-
splurging
Yeah.
thing. That
Yeah,
I
I'll-
kind of wish I
I
shortened
would
that.
have bought a lot less stuff
Yeah.
if I knew it. Like all these clothes and shoes, I chucked God knows how long, how many.
So
Yeah.
like for me, it would be like going out, having drinks with friends and all that stuff. But I kind of wish I did that. It was already short term, but I wish I could cut that by half.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or,
you should.
know, shorter,
You
shorter.
still need to have the social and experience,
Yeah.
but it's not like every single week. You don't need that.
No. Something like now, well, we haven't even done that.
Yeah, and
So-
even remember those times you went out social or drinking with those friends? Are they still in your life?
Yeah, well, no.
they- no.
Like for me, now it's like, kind of wish I did actually.
Who
But, yeah.
knows? It was fun, right?
Yeah. So if you want to do a short term, be true to yourself. Be true.
Yeah.
Understand, like looking at all your expenditure. Like, do you really need this? Do you really need that? Do you need to use the afterpay? Do you really?
Yeah, it's stressful. Sometimes if you can't pay it off,
Yeah.
and
Do you
all
need to have that
interest
credit
add
card?
up.
Do you need to cut them? Be truthful to yourself and don't try to, I guess, justify it because you have to be the one that is paying the bill at the end of the day.
Correct.
So anyway, I think that's it for now.
Hopefully it helps.
So hopefully that helped you guys out because that certainly did help us.
Yes.
So don't forget to subscribe, comment. See you guys
ya.
in the next video.
Thank you.